Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Doctor Who. This is season 25 and this is part 2 of Remembrance of the Daleks. So in the last episode, the Doctor and Ace arrived at Coal Hill School. There was a child at the gates who was very creepy and eerie. When they do that with children, I don't like it very much. We learned that the Daleks are following the Doctor because last time he was here, he said he's hidden the Hand of Omega here. And of all places, why Coal Hill School is what I want to know. Of all the places to hide it, why would he hide it here? We've got this transmat station in the school basement. The Doctor is trapped down there now because Michael Sheard decided to lock him down there. He's clearly under the control of the Daleks because he touched his ears. It's as though something had spoken to him. And then we've got this guy who, I think his name was Ratcliffe, and he has taken the remains of a Dalek and he's basically beating up the soldiers who were guarding it and taking it back to this place where there's this kind of distorted voice. And it's going to be an interesting one to watch this because we've got this guy who is clearly working with the military and he seems to be working with the people, Ratcliffe, who stole that part of what was remaining of the Dalek that had been blown up. So I am really looking forward to watching this one. Let's go. Oh my god. That Dalek was far too low to have been levitating.
Him.
Stomach ache.
School dinners.
Yes, he tried to lock you in.
Face!
There's something happening. Is that what's on the girl outside?
I'm sorry.
We must repair the transmat.
What are you doing here? Oh, never mind. Get this thing out of here.
I was ordered to deliver the ATRs to this position, sir.
ATRs, anti-tank rockets.
Yes, sir.
Will these things be any good against the Daleks?
Not the Daleks we're after. It's the transmat.
Can you imagine they fix the transmat and he just comes and blows it up?
Going to try and stop us?
They'd be gutted.
Stay close behind.
You will be exterminated!
Face down!
Exterminate!
Try and test it, hide behind the table trick.
You adventure group captain! Any more?
No.
Not yet.
Did you do that?
Makes a lot of smoke, doesn't it?
Yeah. You've destroyed it.
Nothing about this is good. I made a grave error of judgment. I'm beginning to wish I never started all this. Good Captain, I must ask you to evacuate to the immediate area.
That's an absurd idea.
Why, Doctor?
Listen to
The
her.
Major Dalek Task Force could soon be operating here.
Great.
Cold night tonight.
Yes, it is bitter, very bitter.
Is it winter? He's a bit wrapped up, isn't he?
Visiting his missus. She's in hospital.
Of course. Little bit twins.
Your tea.
I love how he knows the owner.
Sugar?
Ah, a decision. Would it make any difference?
Not really.
At least he's honest.
Yeah?
What if I could control people's taste buds? What if I decided that no one would take sugar? That'd make a difference to those who sell the sugar and those who cut the cane.
My father, he was a cane cutter.
Now, if no one had used sugar, your father wouldn't have been a cane cutter.
If this sugar thing had never started, my great-grandfather wouldn't have been kidnapped, chained up, and sold in Kingston in the first place.
Yeah.
I'd be an African.
Every great decision creates ripples. The heavier the decision, the larger the waves, the more uncertain the consequences.
What the? I'd leave.
Good morning. I believe this belongs to you.
Yes.
I miss when he
Doors
used to get
open, so
milk
I
like
thought I'd
that.
just pop in and collect my casket. Hello. Open.
Hello, Governor. Hey, somebody's come to collect that big casket. Yes, the doctor. It's just one thing, Governor. I thought you said he was an old geezer with white hair.
Let's see what you can make of this. Give it up. Goodbye. Close.
Oh my god. So I'm assuming the Doctor stole this when he stole the TARDIS. fucked up.
Yes, all right, Governor. Oh, cheerio, Doctor. But, Doctor, what about you?
This is amazing.
Once we possess this hand of Omega, what then?
We shall be on the brink of great power.
What the actual hell?
And our agreement?
You two shall share this power.
Is that someone in a chair?
If you have the stomach for it.
What do you mean?
There will be casualties. Many deaths.
War is hell.
Grave's been ready for a month. But Mr. Stevens, the gravedigger, was wondering what he should do.
I had to leave suddenly.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Forgive me for saying this, but it seems to me that your voice has changed somewhat since we last met.
Yes, it has changed. Several times.
Oh, I love when they
I
do
must
the
say, your
incidental
poor
like
boys are
this.
very quiet. Silent as ghosts, really.
Yes.
His little smile is everything.
Stay with the doctor. Watch him and call me back. Yours not to reason why, just to obey orders. And just get on with it.
Is it going to be the guy whose house this is at?
My man has found it.
Yes, but my enemies have found your man.
My god, Michael.
What is the location of the renegade Dalek base? What? Get off me or I'll wreck. What is the location of the renegade Dalek base? I don't know what you're talking about. Renegade Daleks have defied the will of the Emperor Dalek. They must be located and destroyed.
Oh my god.
And you are an agent of the renegade Daleks. I work for Mr. Ratcliffe,
Oh.
the association. Who do you work for?
I'm assuming the Emperor Dalek.
No. Who do you work for?
Oh god, is he okay? Is he dead?
It is over.
No. It's only just beginning.
You think that Group Captain Gilmore suspects us?
Not the paltry military forces of your world. The real enemy.
The Doctor?
The Imperial Dalek faction. May their shells be blighted. Soon it will be war. Are you ready for war, Mr. Ratcliffe?
Yes.
He's very certain of that.
The country fought for the wrong cause in the last war. When I spoke out, they had me imprisoned.
Oh
You
my
will be
god.
on the right side in this war.
Now, Doctor, since you hold my career in your hands, I trust you can justify my faith.
With respect, Group Captain, your career is magnificently irrelevant.
I like the
Any more
Churchill
transmission
portrait
sites?
though.
Yeah, just
That's
to the
cool.
screen.
Good. I want a direct line to Jodrell Bank. Let me see, 1963. The Fallingdale installations of the Royal Observatory. Order them to search these localities for any signs of high orbital activity. Now. I want the detective vans moved so they can cover this area here and here. Order all air and ground forces to avoid engaging the enemy at all costs. We must act with extreme caution.
Yes.
And if we don't?
Boom, boom.
Goodbye, civilization, as you know it.
I'm just going out for a breath of fresh air.
All right, dear.
This is BBC Television.
Oh my god.
The time is 5:15, and Saturday viewing continues with an adventure in the new science fiction series,
26 by 001. Big mothership of some kind. Could have as many as 400 Daleks on board. Well, at least we know where it is.
Much good that does us. Alison, we've located the mothership. It's in a power geostationary orbit.
Where?
Yes.
Right above us.
Is that their main base, Doctor?
For one group at least, I believe we're dealing with two antagonistic Dalek factions.
Fighting each other.
And do they both come from outer space?
From another planet in the distant future. We must try and contain them. Let them destroy each other.
Shouldn't we send for reinforcements, armoured units?
Hey, listen to me, Group Captain. That spaceship up there has surveillance equipment capable of spotting a sparrow fall at 15,000 kilometers. Any sign of a military build-up and they may simply decide to sterilize the area.
Oh.
We have no defence.
Frightening, isn't it? To find that there are others better versed at death than human beings.
Attack squad in position. Lower area clear. Proceed. Exterminate any alien.
Oh God.
Well, at best, it will interfere with the Daleks' control systems. I rigged something like it on Spiridon.
And the worst?
Do absolutely nothing.
Red 9 reports an increase in modulated signalling.
Where?
Oh, just a minute.
All of these
Mike,
mentions,
phone up Ace
man.
and tell us someone will come collect her.
Right.
The signal emanates from Coal Hill School. Multiple sources in close proximity.
Multiple. We've got the transmat working again.
Transmat, what does that mean?
More Daleks.
Small human female sighted on level 3.
Calling small.
Oh God. It's just gonna start firing.
Reinforcements requested.
Oh, hello. She's just gonna keep running into them.
Human female is now leaving building. Exterminate, exterminate,
Oh. Do you know what? My favourite thing about this entire story is just all of the callbacks they've been doing, talking about like Spiridon and then obviously being at Coal Hill. The Doctor having had this casket here since Hartnell was here, and I loved that whole scene in the churchyard where the vicar was saying to him, like, oh, it's been ready for a month, but, you know, last time you were here, your voice was different. And the guy who worked at the funeral parlour talking about how the Doctor was supposed to have had white hair. And it just the fact that, you know, Hartnell's Doctor was planning to do all of this stuff with this casket. And then I'm assuming the whole Barbara, Ian, Susan situation happened, and that's why he left. And now we're a month after that. This is just wonderful. And I really, really enjoyed watching Sylvester's performance during this as well. Don't trust that guy who's working with those people at all. We've still got this weird person sat in this chair, and like a Dalek chair, it's like a little throne, just watching everything. We've got Ratcliffe who's just kind of like talking about how, you know, we fought on the wrong side of the last war that we had, and it's mental. I am quite sad that the military in this isn't UNIT, because I think my mind would have exploded if UNIT was involved in this as well. But I've just thought this was a great little story. It's probably been my favourite story since Trial of a Time Lord, actually. I'm really looking forward to watching the rest of this, so I'm going to sign off and say thank you, and I will see you guys later, so thank you.